the stat of the day, Steve? Did you have one for me?
Actually, I do have one that I'm waiting to be confirmed.
Well, it's sort of interesting. Wait a minute,
But it also might be really common. I'm not sure.
we have a new policy that we're not going to confirm?
Hello, people. It's day 8, and it's only now that I realized that I started this whole thing a day early. My plan was to end on Christmas Eve. However, it appears I'm going to end on December 23rd. So, poor planning on my part, but I do have something planned for especially December 23rd. So, I guess it'll work out somehow, but I'm extremely ashamed of myself. Also, right now, I'm supposed to be peeling caramels for my mom to make these delicious brownies. So, as soon as I get done with this, I'm about to go get back to doing that. Last night, I went out to go see the NC State Wolfpack play against Stanford, and there was a whole lot of along with it was definitely a lot of. And thank you very much. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun last night. Stanford made the game. Well, actually, I should say North Carolina State made the game a lot more competitive than it should have been. They still won by a good amount, but still, they need to play better if they're gonna survive the ACC like that. Anyway, point of this video: Christmas memories. More specifically, this is a Christmas Eve memory. One of my favorite Christmas memories. I grew up Catholic, so what we used to do, we used to go to midnight mass on Christmas Eve, and so one time, the church that we went to was only like a mile away from our house. Down the street, turn left, and we were there. But one time we went there, and of course, living in Illinois, it snows. And we got out the car, we went to mass, and we came back, and the door to our car was open. So that was a bit odd. So we get to the car, and like I said, the door's open. We look inside, and the entirety of the car is blanketed in snow. Now, can you imagine going to your car and looking inside and finding that there was snow on all of the seats and on the floors? And so we're walking out the church, dressed in nice clothes for Christmas Mass, and our chairs in the car are covered with snow. So what we did, we sat down on blankets and towels on the way back to the house. I mean, it was only a mile, but still, it was a mile sitting on snow. It was something that I have never experienced and have never experienced again. But of course, it made for a very, very memorable Christmas memory. Christmas in general, I just love the fact that most of the time that everybody in my family usually gets together. Because usually, like, everybody else is off in their respective locations. Like, I have a sister that lives in New York, and my brother used to live away from us in North Carolina. Now my other brother lives away from us in Illinois. So usually Christmas was the one time that everybody would get together, and it was always a lot of fun. So that's why I always look forward to Christmas, because it's the one of the few times a year that I get to see all my brothers and sisters together at one time, and I love it so much. So yeah, that makes my video for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.